Trailer release, everybody loved the trailer. It was like, I think, one of the best trailers that we have seen in this year. And a lot of people were curious to know from you, like, how do you decide what's going to be the color scheme of the film? Like, does it signify something? Does it mean something, or is just style?
Actually, color speaks very loudly. So, if somebody is sitting in a darkness, you should not be putting a lot of light to show an actor. Basically, camera is an equipment which tells a story. Most of the people, if you see international films and Indian films, we used to capture artist. Like we want to see his face all the time, and we want to see their expressions all the time. But in international films, if you see, they capture the story. So if some actor is in darkness, he will be in darkness. If he is turning that side, it will be like that only. If that guy is emotional, it can be silhouette from the back also. There is music, there is sound effects, there is a sound design. It can tell the story. And precisely you want to capture some kind of an emotion from his face straight, you can capture like that also. Then about lenses, you can use the lens in a lot of emotions. Like if you are watching something very near, the camera can come like this with a normal lens. And if it is something far, the director is telling something very far, you can go for a tele lens, you can capture. And there is lot of behavior with wide angle lens, normal lens, and zoom lens. And there is a kind of choreography in that. So we can take the story, we can divide the story. In one film in Malayalam, I started the film shooting with tele lens. All the characters will be very close because we were telling a love story in the beginning. So I put all glossy lights like backlights and kicker lights and everything. You can see everything very bright. Light was so soft in the face, and the characters will be very near. Then after some time, the both characters are living in a single room, and they are having a kind of
It's a fight, breakup.
breakup things. So and one character is becoming blind. So what I do is, from there my camera was shooting all the scenes with a single lens, like 16 lens, a little wider lens. All the close-ups are like this, and the characters' positions are like very far. When this guy is telling some lie, when this guy is telling some this guy is genuine, he will be in closer, the other person will be in far. So in composing only, mentally audience can understand that there is a gap. Like that.
Was that artist?
Artist film. And when this guy is sitting alone, he will be in a kind of half silhouette. He will be having a light on his eyes, not in the body. And sometime, and I designed one light. Even with the light also we can tell a lot of emotions. Like that, when these people are staying in a room, there is a tube light which may not be working all the time, it will be flickering, and there is a tungsten bulb which will be hanged in a wall, and there is a 0-volt bulb, a red bulb, which will be a kind of night light, a red light. So when they are sleeping, the red light will be there. So the whole thing will be in red. When this girl is opening her eyes, when she is waking up from sleep, this guy will be painting there. And this blind guy can touch the switch, something like that, and that tube light will be flickering there. So when this girl is looking at him, everything is disturbed. So this girl is thinking like, is this guy is becoming mad or what? That feel can give with the light. And sometime when this guy is telling like, I need to go to the toilet and all, so these people will be in red light. When she is hugging her in the bed also, they are in red. Mentally they have some kind of problem, but they are in a single bed. The relationship is going in a different style. Like that I designed the light and the lensing and the whole choreography. So when I was shooting, I didn't tell anything to my director.
For this film, Bale Manch Roju?
No, for the artist.
Okay.
In between I asked him, I am doing something in this, can you feel it? He said like, yeah, it's beautiful, fantastic. There is a kind of mood. I told him about the lensing and all those things which I am doing. So and I told him like, nobody can understand that, but it is a kind of feeling. People can get it. It's like love. It is a feeling. When one audience is sitting there watching the movie, they will get a kind of mood like when this guy is sitting alone in a dark room, that silence will give a kind of emotion for them. So sometimes we have to make the audience bored to get that mood. So some directors, some people called me, they said like, you did something in the movie, I didn't understand, but it is awesome.
Okay.
I never thought about the cinematography, I was only watching the movie.
That's a big compliment for you, right?
Exactly. And I got another compliment from Kamal Haasan. Kamal Haasan, I never thought like what he is thinking about me or something like that. But in an interview he said like about Shamdat, he doesn't need any Switzerland or some place to make any quality. You can take him to any slum or any place, he will make sure that the story is happening there perfectly. So that was the biggest compliment I ever got it.
So what is it from a cinematography point of view that we can expect from Bale Manch Roju? It seemed like a very fun film, funk also, if I may add.
Yeah. See, Bale Manch Roju, I can't explain just like that, because Bale Manch Roju, I told you, it's a one-day story, and I was following with the characters. If it is a chase, the camera will be running, people will be running. When they are in romance, that romantic frame will be there. When the heroism comes, that heroism will be there. One good thing in this film I really liked is the hero's character. If you see, normally there will be a kind of build-up shots. They want to show a hero with a lens. In this, story is making a hero there. It's all about situation. So it is not artificial. It is so perfect. So a hero is happening there.
Okay.
So it is in the character. It is not like hitting 100 people or something like that. Don't even ask who is acting in the movie when I listen to the script. Because I'm not a kind of person who really want to shoot big heroes, or I'm not looking for big films or small films. I'm looking for the stories only. If the story demands, the budget can go up. And if you take any hero, any person, if the movie is not good, it is not going to run.